The Federal Election Commission has regulated our campaign finance laws and protected our democracy since 1975. They can investigate political campaigns, audit donations, and find campaigns that break established laws. But it's not always run so smoothly. Back in my pre-pubescent, pre-2020 baby skin, I talked to the FEC and learned that, thanks to partisanship, the 3 Democrats and 3 Republicans running the place were not getting shit done.
The FEC is enormously dysfunctional.
Can you imagine working at a place like that? Those poor bastards.
I'm the chair of the Federal Election Commission.
Whoa.
But that was a long time ago. I wanted to see how the FEC was handling this year's election, so I sat down with the longest tenured FEC commissioner, Ellen Weintraub. Ellen, the last time we talked, the FEC was having some issues. Am I recalling that correctly?
You are. The FEC was having trouble coming to consensus on important issues, and we would tend to break down on party lines and split.
Are you guys still deadlocked, 3 and 3?
Well, no, actually, we're not.
Great. Great news. In this, the most important election in our time, the FEC is no longer deadlocked. They can move forward and protect this country.
Well, not so fast.
Shit.
The reality is that the reason we are not deadlocked is that we don't have enough commissioners to deadlock.
That feels like a step back.
It's not good.
The reason they're not fully staffed is because they need President Trump to nominate and the Senate to confirm new commissioners. So just how many commissioners do we have monitoring the enormous sums of money pouring into our election this year?
We only have 3 commissioners, and it takes 4 to make most of our important decisions. I worry that without a quorum at the FEC, that people may be feeling emboldened to push the envelope more.
And if somebody goes over the line, then
Somebody can file a complaint, and when we get a quorum, we can decide what to do with it.
wow, you guys are like a mall cop. You see somebody doing something wrong, and I'm like, hey, stop it! I'll remember your face.
And someday, when we get a quorum, we'll be back.
Someday. So for now, the FEC enforcement of campaign finance laws is just kind of theoretical. But is there anything else about this election we should be ready for?
It's going to be a challenging election. I think that we have come to expect that we're going to get the big reveal on November 3rd, at the end of the election day, that the polls close and we get the results. There's going to be this huge number of absentee ballots that will have to be processed.
But I want to know now.
You're going to have to be patient.
America does have 5 million patients the last time I watched the news, so that is something we do have. So here we are. The FEC commissioner can't practice her regulatory skills in the real world, and I need to learn to wait. But what if we both spent time in a fantasy world where Commissioner Weintraub could practice her regulatory magic, and I could kill lots of time? I have an idea. Ellen, you like D&D? And I'm of course talking about donors and demagogues. Democracy in decline.
Okay.
She is so excited. After all, what better way for an FEC commissioner to get things done right now than in my homemade role-playing game centered on the toxic Washington, D.C. swamp? This is gonna be epic. Where's your cloak? I sent you a cloak.
Yeah, I'm not going to wear the cloak.
Fine.
Yeah.
Just do it as your regular self. All right, Ellen, so this game is about the dangerous realm of Washington, D.C., and your character is a brave bureaucrat. Ellen, imagine you find yourself in a Trump inn. You see this little goblin, known formerly as Giuliani. He's sitting with a bunch of Ukrainian guys, and they're handing files to him that say, "For Trump's campaign." Do you use the fire sword or submit a strongly worded opinion letter or something else?
I want to find the facts, Jordan. I want to investigate.
You want to cast an investigation spell?
Yeah.
Okay, roll your dice.
An 8 and a 1.
Okay.
Is that good?
Will you multiply them?
8.
Divide by the 1?
8.
Okay, you fail. That's okay. The game was tense. Ellen's oversight skills are substantial, but is she committed to the quest? How's your mead doing, Ellen?
Yeah, no mead.
It just doesn't feel like you're matching my energy of like fun and like fantasy. But because like if we don't match it, then I feel like kind of a weirdo who's wearing a cloak.
After barely 7 hours of gameplay, the journey was nearing its end.
There's a pox across the land. The evil, orange, pus-filled leader troll has blocked the male ravens from delivering the ballots. Whoosh! You cast your vote spell, but the voting day festival has ended and it has no clear winner. What do you do? Do you take the fire sword to the whole entire place and then move to the land of the north with socialized medicine? Or do you cast a patience spell and wait for the results? Fire sword. Say fire sword. Say fire sword.
I'm going with the patience spell.
You take the fire sword and you move up to Canada. For God's sakes, it's easy.
Not really a fire sword type.
Okay, fair enough.
I guess some people can't cut it in the fantasy world and should keep to regulating the much more frightening real Washington, D.C. swamp.